Okay, hey, morning. So it is 3:41 in the morning. I thought I'd get the video out of the way today. Obviously sleep is a bit disturbed. I went to sleep at about 11:30. Got up at 1. Unfortunately, I woke up. Can't remember why, but my mind was awake and ready and alert. So I've done a bit of work now. It's gone very well. I've done a few things at the same time. So it's working on some slides for filming next week. It's also using those slides for a talk that I'm going to do the following week, and it's also using those slides for some lecturing for medical students because it's around the physician's pledge. And I guess the point of this video really is I wanted to kind of, in terms of my recovery, I wanted to think about how and talk about how the only reason I'm able to do what I'm able to do, and that's come back to work. So I've just completed my first 5 days back at work because I had the accident on the 14th of September, and then I had 2 weeks off. First week mostly, last part of the week in hospital, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then obviously Friday, Saturday, Sunday sort of in bed. And then the following week I was off work but trying to work because I'm an idiot, despite encouragement from people that know better, which is don't work and don't push yourself. I wasn't pushing myself. I just wanted to see what I could do, and at that point I wasn't able to do anything. Seriously, I was not interested, not motivated, couldn't focus, lack of attention, felt mentally sluggish, lethargic, not agile in idea generation or delivery of ideas, anything. It was horrible. It was really, really bad. And at that point, that was the major symptom over those 2 weeks, rather than the word finding difficulties that I sometimes have now. This week has been pretty packed, to be fair. I've delivered quite a lot of work. And the only reason I've been able to do it is because I'm working at home. I've got literally my bed on the floor, my office, my desk. And I'm trying to be really good with discipline. I haven't had to have any naps in the day when I'm working because a lot of this was the training and the biohacking that I did to myself before this, just to ensure that I was getting into a good routine during COVID, in terms of making sure that you get up at the same time, you shower, you get changed, have your cup of tea, you're ready to go, and then you're getting into some kind of routine, because every single cell in the body has a clock and it likes routine. Now, obviously, sustaining a head injury and a seizure on impact is quite a shock to said system. So my body is still recovering. My mind is still, I don't know, I guess it's like making new neural connections, pathways, I don't know, healing. So I'm really interested in the neuroscience behind this. Importance of routine. Biohacking has really helped. Only been able to spend this week at work back to back last few days. I've been doing 14-hour days the last 3 days, but doing it well. And look, right, in terms of sleep, I'm rested. Even though the ring will say the data is terrible, I don't have bags, my eyes aren't red, don't have a headache really. Maybe a little bit. I should probably go to sleep in a sec. There's one other thing I was going to say, which I've forgotten. What was it? Give me 1 sec. Oh yeah, I've been listening to classical music. This isn't what I was going to say. This is just a filler, and this is what patients can sometimes do if they've had a stroke. You won't even know because they're I've forgotten the word. I think it might be confabulate, but I don't know. I've been listening to classical music a lot. When I lie down and I can't sleep, I'm listening to classical music. Before my accident, I was really disciplined with my phone, and I've been not using it before I went to bed, and I got into good habits. Got into terrible habits now in terms of I'm on Facebook, on LinkedIn, trying to catch up, trying to see what I've missed out. So I'm using that at night. So the reason I got up is because I purchased a Kindle Oasis, quite expensive, but worth it. That's a surprisingly coherent and intact coherent message for 3:46 in the morning. So 5 minutes up. Thanks very much. See you in a bit.